Hello and welcome to Movement with Laurelle, hosted by Wild Wandering Creations. I'm Laurelle and I'm going to be leading you through this practice today. Today we're doing a power flow, so it's a little bit intense. It can move quite quickly. So if you're new to practicing, if you're more in that like beginner level 1 stage, this is still completely accessible to you. Just go at your own pace and find what works for you. So take what you like, leave what you don't, and I'll offer variations along the way. If you're more of an intermediate, this can definitely be more intermediate if you let it be. There's challenges, there's options to go a little bit deeper. So this is your practice. Find what works for you today and allow yourself to really move through the practice in an authentic way. So we're gonna get started actually at the top of the mat. So go ahead and find your way to the top. We're gonna stand at the top in a nice strong mountain pose. So go ahead, find your way there. Stand up nice and tall. Arms alongside the body, palms facing up towards the sky. Start to allow the breath to come in and out. Maybe allow a few breaths to escape out the mouth. Find that nice energy, that nice movement. Movement of the breath as it goes from the belly, maybe to the chest, from the chest to the belly. Soften the shoulders, soften the muscles of the face, soften the jaw. Allow yourself to stand nice and tall. The legs are activated, the arms are activated. The whole body is holding here. The whole body is working to hold you here. When you're ready, reach the arms up towards the sky. Let the shoulders soften, let the elbows soften. And then we're just going to grab a hold of that right wrist, pull it over towards the left side of the body. Start to come up through center, release that wrist. Take the opposite wrist, pull it over towards the right. Nice side body stretch here. Slowly come up through center, release both hands. Start to fold the body forward. Let the head go, find a soft bend in the knees. Rooting through the feet. On your inhale, find a nice halfway lift. Hands find the shins. Release the hands towards the earth and just walk the hands over towards the right. Let the head get heavy. Start to walk the hands back through center over towards the left. Come back through center. Hands find shins. Halfway lift. Release the hand, step one foot back, step the other foot back, nice high plank. Option again to lower those knees if you want. Hands press into the earth, lift the hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. On your inhale, slide forward, high plank. Exhale, lift those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Slide forward, high plank. Take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. One more just like that, slide forward. Hips lift, take it up. On your next in-breath, slide forward, hold your high plank. Option to lower knees, option to bend into the elbows, come all the way down towards the belly. Untuck those toes as you inhale, find your baby cobra, open the chest. Slowly take it down. Tuck through those toes, press through tabletop, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Press into the hands. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back behind you. Deep bend in the knee, open up through the hip, let the left heel get heavy. Inhale, come back through center, straighten through that right leg. Knee comes forward, look in between the hands and step that right foot forward. Keeping the hands grounded here or lifting the arms up and back behind you, hinging from the hips, finding that incline, bringing the gaze just above those right toes. Taking those arms back, breathe here, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up through center, find a nice high crescent. Keep the bend in the front knee, lift up through that back heel. Arms are soft, elbows are soft, gaze reaches forward, jawline reaches back. Hug the ribs in, hold here, one more breath. Take the hands down, frame that front foot, step that right foot back. Optional flow, option to come straight into down dog. Lower all the way or halfway. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Release down. Tuck through the toes, high plank, tabletop. Lift those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Deep bend in the knee, open up the hip. Let that right heel get heavy. Come through center, straighten through the leg. Pull the knee forward, look forward, step the foot in between the hands. Ground down through the feet here, hold here, or sweep the arms back. Keep the hinge in the hips, palms face down. Find your breath. Keep that back heel lifted. Make sure you're still breathing. Make sure that you're not holding tension. And then on your next in-breath, rise up, high crescent. Keep lifting the back heel. Keep the bend in the front knee. Soften into it. Find the strength. Find the stability. Hold. As you exhale, release the hands. Frame that front foot. Frame that front foot. Step that left foot back. High plank. Optional flow. Option to come straight into your down dog. Move with your breath, lower all the way, lower halfway. Find your back bend and then ease your way back into downward facing dog. On your in-breath, slide forward, high plank. Inhale, lift the right leg. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the left leg. Lower it down. Right leg lifts. Lower it. Left leg lifts. Lower it. One more time, lift the right. You've got this. Lift the left. Let it come down, press up and back, a downward facing dog. Find a breath here. Let yourself sink into it. Let those heels come a little closer, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, lift the right leg, deep bend in the knee, open up in the hip, left heel gets heavy. Bring the gaze under that right armpit. 3, 2, 1. Press into that right leg, straighten through the leg, three-legged dog. Right knee, right tricep. Pull it up and back, three-legged dog. Right knee, right tricep. Take it up and back, three-legged dog. Last time here, pull it forward. Let that knee come through center. Step that foot in between the hands. You've got this. Start to now heel toe that foot out nice and wide, coming into a lizard pose. Now, lots of options here. You can keep that back knee lifted, or you can lower it down and hold here. Lots of options here. Staying high on the knee will bring a little bit more activation. And if you're staying high here, you can also find a little movement if you want to kind of like shift the weight forward and back. Find that nice opening in the right side of the body. Keep holding your breath. You've got this. Not holding your breath, holding the breath here, breathing. And then when you're ready, start to heel toe that foot back through center. Hands frame that front foot once again. Arms come back. Keep the hinge from the hips. Maybe step that foot in a little closer. Palms face down. Start to put all of your weight into that front leg. We're really heating up that right side. Start to move into warrior 3. Start to find that balance here. I'm going to move away from this plant. It's coming into my space. Start to drop that left hip up, flex through the toes, arms alongside the body, or they can come towards your heart. Find your breath. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms up, reach that left knee up. Find your balance here. Hold. You've got this. Breathe. And then start to step that foot all the way back. Find warrior 2. Open up those arms, soften through the shoulders. This might feel really good in the legs, or you might feel the activation still going. Flip that front palm, reverse, take it back. I don't know about you, but I'm already feeling the heat. Lift the gaze here. Find your breath.
Breathe. And then slowly come back through warrior two. Windmill those hands. You're going to frame that front foot, lift that back heel, and you're going to step it back, high plank. Listen carefully. You're going to slowly lift the right leg. Take it towards that right tricep. Take it back behind you. Pull it behind. Find a side plank variation. Come back through center. Right knee, right elbow. Press it back. Lower it down. One more just like that. Lift up. Bring it towards the right elbow. Take it back. Keep it lifted. Pull it behind. Side plank. Slowly come back through center. Right knee, right tricep. Take it back. High plank. Option here to move through a flow. Option to come straight into down dog. You get to decide. Listen to your breath. Maybe you want to continue that movement of your practice, that vinyasa flow, or maybe you want to come straight into your down dog. Now, as you find your way into your downward facing dog, I want you to either hold there or come to the knees, find child's pose. We're here for 3 breaths. So allow yourself to find what you need. If you can tell, I'm a little out of breath, so you might be too. So find that shape that allows you to reconnect with the breath, slow it down, recenter. Listen to the body, listen to what you need. Take one more deep breath here. If you're in child's pose, slowly finding your way back into your downward facing dog. Taking your time, letting yourself ease back into it. Maybe you find a little movement, bend one knee, bend the other. Let yourself kind of shift around. And then when you feel ready, you're going to lift that left leg up and back behind you. Deep bend in the knee, open up in the hip. Let that right heel get heavy. Start to come through center, straighten through the front leg. Left knee, left tricep. Pull it back behind you. Pull that left knee forward towards that left elbow. Take it up and back. One more time just like that. Left knee, left tricep, hold. Pull it through center. Step that left foot forward. Heel, toe it out. Nice and wide. Coming into that lizard pose. Again, you have that option. You can lower that back knee or you can keep it lifted. Blocks come in really handy here too. You can bring the floor a little closer just to give you a little bit more opening in that hip. Try to keep the spine straight here. Maybe you stay high in the fingertips. Maybe you press into the palms. Maybe you find a little bit of movement here. Just a little bit of opening. Seeing if you can reconnect with the breath in this stillness, in this shape. You've got one more deep breath. I'm going to start to heel toe that foot back through center. Maybe step that back foot in a little closer as you lift the arms, hinge from the hips, press the palms down towards the sky. Press the palms down towards the earth. I can't speak today. Keep the gaze forward. Hold here. One more breath. And then you're going to start to put all your weight into that front leg. Kick off, find warrior 3. Find that balance. Almost lost it there. Bring that right hip down, square off those hips, flex through the toes. Hands can come towards your center or they can come out towards the side. Also, you can reach them forward. One more deep breath here. You've got this. Sweep the arms up, sweep that right knee up, hold and reach high. On your next exhale, step that foot back. Warrior 2. Take a peek at the feet. Make sure that they're in line. Soften through those shoulders. Spread wide through the fingertips. Flip that front palm, reverse, take it back. Keep bending into that front knee. Slide that right hand down the back of the right leg. Lift the gaze. One more deep breath. Slowly come back through warrior 2. Windmill those hands. Frame that front foot. Step that left foot back. You know where we're going. Start to really root into the hands. Option to hold plank, option to skip this altogether if you're like, absolutely not, Laurelle. We're moving to the left side. Lift the left leg. Pull the left knee, left tricep. Take it back. Step it behind. Side plank variation. Lift that left arm up. Come through center. Left knee, left tricep. Step it back. One more just like that, and then I promise we're done with this. Lift the left. Pull it towards the left elbow. Step it back. Step it behind. Side plank. Come back through center. Lift the leg. Left knee, left elbow. Step it back. Option here. This is your final flow. Bend into the elbows. Come all the way. Come halfway. Baby Cobra, upward facing dog. Shift it back, and this time I want you to stay on the knees. Take them nice and wide. Shift it back. Child's pose. Let the head get heavy. Let the arms get heavy. Allow yourself to fully release. If you're anything like me right now, your breath is coming in fast. It's coming in deep. So allow the breath to start to settle. Deep breath in, maybe. Long breath out. Let it go. Few more just like that. Let it go. Let the breath start to come back to its natural rhythm. Starting to soothe you into some stillness. You're starting to release into the earth. You've put in the work. You've done a lot already. And now we're starting to slow it down. So feeling that energy course through you, feeling that energetic vibration, feeling that prana, breathing life back into the body. And remembering that even when we do like our power flows and we do power vinyasas, that as much as we like the intensity, the movement, the activation in our body, that the point of asana and the point of our postures in yoga is really to find stillness at the end, really to find our way into a meditative state. In your child's pose, gently walk your hands over towards the right side and sink into it. Maybe that left hand reaches over top of the right. Sink your hips a little deeper. And start to walk the hands through center over towards the left. Sink into those hips. And feel that gentle release. And then slowly walk the hands back through center. 10 through the fingertips, lift the arms. And then press the palms into the earth, start to rise, and we'll come onto our knees. So sitting back on the heels or sitting back on a block, if that feels good for you, letting the shoulders soften down the back, letting the palms rest in the thighs. And we're just going to find some box breathing. So it's a 4-count breath. It's nice and even. It's 4-count in, 4-count hold, 4-count exhale, and 4-count pause. So when you're ready, you can follow along with me, or you can follow along with your own rhythmic breath. You can let this go if it's not working for you today. When you're ready, you can breathe in for 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Pause. Continue on your own, finding that nice, even, rhythmic breath. In, hold, exhale, pause. In, hold, exhale, pause. A few more on your own. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. One more just like that. Let the breath go. And slowly, we're going to find our way into a low crouch, tucking the toes under, keeping the knees bent, pressing into the balls of the feet. Keeping the knees bent. As you start to press the heels down and towards the earth, start to rise to stand, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, release the hands alongside the body. Nice, strong mountain pose. Just as we started our practice, legs are active, arms are active, whole body is engaged. Notice how you're feeling. And hold this energy, this prana, as you move about your day today. With gratitude for our practice and with gratitude for our community. Thank you so much for holding space with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below. I'd love to know how this video left you feeling. If you have any requests, any kind of movement or parts of the body that you really want to work on, let me know. You can send me an email at hello@wildwanderingcreations.com and I will take those into consideration. Please subscribe, share these videos. That's the best way that we can share this platform. Share them with your friends, share them with your community. Help me grow this little corner of the internet. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you next week.